I'm Christopher Deontay Hill. I was raised in the West End of Louisville. At about the age of 23, I was just kind of figuring I needed to do something a little bit more, so I joined the Army National Guard. From there, I had a lot of training and discipline and guidance. I was fortunate to come back and enroll at the University of Louisville in the organizational leadership learning program. From there, I gained a lot of friendships from people that was, come from the same backgrounds as me, military, even some of the same parts of town. So it's really been a blessing, and just every aspect of life, from education to making friends to learning the material of the program has really strengthened me a lot. Now I'm looking forward in my education goals and things like that, and some of the jobs I like to obtain. I know what I'm looking for as far as diversity, as far as the work environment and my job as a leader. So my military background, in the military, I've been trained to be an engineer, which is a heavy equipment operator. I've also been trained as far as leadership, as far as my journey and things like that. It's really tied into the organizational leadership learning program, because that's one of the primary principles we're taught in the military, is to lead. So this just kind of, I came to the University of Louisville after coming back from a deployment to the Middle East, and I kind of talked to some of the staff in the Veterans Office, and they said, hey, look, we got this program for you, and it really meets up with your military background as far as leadership, your training, and they kind of went over some of the principles and classes that it consisted of, and from there I said, sign me up, what I need to do. So from there I signed up, had my first semester. I was extremely nervous about it, considering that I worked full-time outside of being Army National Guard, and the teachers, the staff, Dr. Rowland, they've all been very motivating and pretty much laid out what I need to do and how I need to do it. I really love the way the classes are set up, because in each class you do group assignments and you interact with each other pretty much in every class, and that helps you actually learn from other students. So there may be weak areas that you have, but you all work together, you grow relationships together, and you learn a lot from other people from different backgrounds, as far as maybe law enforcement, or just being in the work field for years before coming to college. So that's probably one of the biggest things for me, just that kind of like friendships, those friendships you gain in class, and relationships to where you all help each other out in some way or form or fashion. I felt very productive and very kind of fortunate, because a lot of online courses you'll find at other universities aren't as convenient. You got, most teachers are going to give you a week or two ahead of schedule on what to do, and the homework. So you're kind of at your own pace. You pretty much are. They'll also let you know the requirements of the class, as far as late work, and they're very, very responsive. If you have a question about assignment or you need help with something, the teachers are very responsive. They'll get back with you and make sure you're on the right track. The instructors are very down to earth, very understanding. They make the learning environment exciting. Some courses you may have, they just kind of read through the material, but in the OLL program you feel really involved, like this teacher really wants you to learn. And when they get excited about the material, so do you. My first semester, I was a little nervous about kind of like picking up some of the material, but you know, based off the excitement of the instructors in the OLL program, it really got me excited. So the instructors are great. U of L has done a great job hand-picking the right instructors for the right courses. Being from the West End, from a less fortunate area, I've always dreamed about going to the University of Louisville. Also attending Central High School here in Louisville, you know, it's always been a thought. I never really realized that it could be an actuality. And you know, having a lot of setbacks has kind of made this type of schooling a far thought. But after being here and in their program, there's all types of supportive groups for veterans, minorities. University of Louisville is very diverse environment. They support. It doesn't matter what walk of life you come from, you can be successful here. And you know, that's one of the biggest things that's near and dear to my heart. I never felt like I fit in this type of schooling or program, and considering that, you know, I'm graduating this semester, I'm just, you know, feeling very blessed and fortunate. And I would suggest anybody from the West End, from, you know, all walks of life, to, you know, take advantage of this program, because it's definitely a blessing. Being a veteran or military from all branches, this program is exactly what you're looking for. Coming into this program, I received 9 credit hours towards my degree, and this is pretty good. This is free, pretty much free schooling you've already done your service for. So if you want to feel appreciated, if you want to feel like your service is you know, kind of you know, credited, or people notice, they're going to do it here. Being a veteran, I was taken care of. I came into the veterans office. Not only did they give me free books, but they wrote out exactly what I need to do to graduate, and connected me with a person who had already been through the program. So they said, hey, look, Mr. Hill, you need to do this, this, and that. And, you know, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. So, you know, if you're coming back from active duty, National Guard, Reserve, and you're looking to further your education, this is where you want to come. You have brothers and sisters that will help you out and push you through the program and keep you on the right track. So, you know, U of L, OLL is definitely the way to go.